Boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black shorts trimmed with red. At the weight he scaled 10 stone, 5 pounds 8 ounces. His perfect, unblemished record this evening reads 6 contests, 6 wins. Presenting from the superb city of Salford, the undefeated
Luke, you've been a little bit of an incident.
Yeah, well, where do I start? I only wanted to watch the Mayweather McGregor fight and then end up being slashed in the face by a gang. But what happens is...
You was out with you weren't out with another group of lads or anything like that. You were just walking home after watching the McGregor and Mayweather fight.
Yeah, that's right.
And you were being pursued by about 8 or 9 lads.
Yeah, about 8 or 9 lads followed me. We was going for something to eat. Obviously, I pulled out my fight injured. And then we went.
You're still eating healthy then, eh?
yeah. So basically, me and my missus was just walking through the town centre, quarter of a mile away. We got followed by a gang of lads, and one thing led to another, and that's when it all kicked off. They was started threatening us with knives and bike seats and all sorts, and my first instinct was to protect my girlfriend. Luckily, my dad was in the pub in the town centre at the time, so I phoned him up and saying, "Listen, it's not going to go down well here. I need your help," because there was only 2 of us at the time. So my dad came out the pub to escort us up the road, and literally it all kicked off. Luckily, my dad was there, because if it was just me and my girlfriend, God knows what would have happened, and it would have been a lot worse than what it actually is.
Well, was it your dad actually? They jumped on him, which gave you time to get your girlfriend to safety.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my dad was telling me to get away. He was like, he was keeping a distance from me, just telling me to go away, leave it, don't like aggravate it, just walk away. So I did. I took my girlfriend as far away as possible, and that's next thing you know, you see these young lads, probably about 18, 19, if that, started all getting giddy, shouting, "Go on, come on," like that. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, fuck, man. No, honestly, it's the worst thought of is
because when you took your girlfriend, you've got her safe.
Yeah.
By this time, they've all surrounded your dad and attacking your dad, aren't they?
Yeah.
And so you've gone back to help your dad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then like say, you know, as you said to me, you said you thought it was all over in maybe a minute or something.
Yeah.
But you've managed to watch the CCTV footage, and it was like.
Turns out about 18 minutes it was, if I'm honest with you, to be precise. It lasted a lot longer than what I thought it did, because it's all over in a flash. And yeah, my dad was being attacked by these lads because he was trying to like fend them off, because he was
to give you time
to give me time to get out. Yeah, to give me time to get out. But I wasn't prepared to leave my dad on his own. Yeah. What normal person would leave the family? So I turned back for my dad. Next thing you know, my dad's on the floor. He got hit over the head with a bike seat, and next thing you know, they all jumped on him. Three or four lads of the group started jumping on him. So I tried to get them off him, like, come on then, like, you know, aggravating him to get off him. So it gives my dad time to get up and get away, safe. Like, get safe, like, yeah, and recuperate himself. And next thing you know, they all jumped on me, so I started fighting with them. I got maybe two of them off me. Next thing you know, out of the blue, some guy runs at me with a knife.
Stabbed you in your arm?
Yeah, he stabbed me in my arm, bit of a stab wound there. And then he slashed me in the face. I just couldn't believe how quick it happened, because I never actually seen him. But when I looked on the CCTV, he went round. Yeah. He went round. He separated.
Behind, didn't he?
Yeah, he separated from the group and basically attacked me from behind. It's only because I turned my head, I seen him out the corner of my eye, and it was lucky I did see him, because if he would have got me from the angle he came from, I probably would have been dead. Yeah. I'm lucky not to lost my eye or anything like that.
Because, I mean, this is about 3 weeks ago now, and
About 3.5 weeks ago.
I don't know if you mind, I'll try and take one of the pictures that you posted on Facebook off there.
Of course,
and it was quite horrendous when
Very bad,
it was first done.
Yeah.
And I seen a picture with you with Cal Frampton yesterday.
Yeah.
And because he's training now with Jamie Moore, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
And you were having a little chat there, and I couldn't believe how well you've healed, mate, because
Thanks.
it
Yeah.
was...
I think that was more down to the lighting in the place where we took the photo, but yeah, listen, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm still in pain, and mentally I'm still in a bit of shock, but what normal person wouldn't be. At the end of the day, I'm alive, my girlfriend's fine, and my dad's fine, and that's the main
it's
thing.
everyone's nightmare, isn't it? Like, you know, you're
Of
walking
course,
home with your girlfriend and you're being chased by a group of kids, you know, you see that got knives, you know, and what can you do? You know, you know.
It doesn't matter their age, it doesn't matter who they are, female or male, it does not matter who they are. If they have a weapon, it's not a fight.
Actually, it's probably worse than being young, because when you're young, you have no fear or no what's the word? No appreciation for life and things. You just take everything for granted.
Like I said, these kids maybe about 18, 19, 19, if that. And they're only young lads, and it's just the fact like they was getting off on it, and they was getting giddy from it, and at the end of the day, like when I seen the knife come at me, I thought there's nothing I could do here. I've got him off my dad, so hopefully my dad's alright. So I'm just gonna try and like fight it off. Next thing you know, one in my arm, slash that. So the first thing I felt was just like I was like, ugh, you know, and I felt my head open up, and I just felt all the blood drip out my face. It was horrible. When my girlfriend was come round the corner to see me, and she was like, Luke, I can't even see your face, like, or the blood on my face, and it was horrible. It was a nightmare.
What you were going through there, probably terrible.
I literally, I was blacking out because I lost that much amount of blood. I sat myself down a couple like blocks away, like roads away. I sat myself down because I kept feeling like really faint and dizzy.
Wasn't it a long time before the ambulance turned up as well?
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
From after the attack had happened then?
Yeah, from after I sat down. So I could have bled out. I lost quite a lot of blood. They've still got my clothes now, and I probably won't be getting them back because of the state of them. But
well, they have ID'd one of the people from it. We can't talk too much about it because it might affect the case, but hopefully they will get caught and they will get punished.
But definitely.
Going forward, and I follow you on Facebook and everything. We had a little chat on Facebook. You were in a really, 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 really dark place, wasn't you, mate? You know, you felt like you might never box again because of the cut over the eye.
It was close to my eye. It was lucky it wasn't actually on my eyelid, because if it would have slipped my eyelid, that probably would have been career over for a while. Luckily, it was just above my eyelid, going onto my eyelid, and I'm just thankful I'm still here, because you don't really know like how it feels like until it actually happens to you, and you think that it'll never happen to me. You see the movies and stuff like that, and then it actually hits you, and you're like, I could have lost my life here. I could have lost my career, you know. So I'm missing out on money coming in, you know. It's things like that, you know. It all adds up in the end. But when it actually happened, I thought, I'm never going to see my family's face again. You know what I mean? And when I was on the floor blacking out, I could hear my dad crying in the background. I could hear my girlfriend crying, screaming, and it was the worst. Like.
And these are things that are still keeping you awake at night as well, aren't they? It's not over yet, is it? I know you're physically healing well, but I know inside, you know, you've got a few things. But we've been chatting for a long time before we was talking here, and it is giving you fuel to drive on in your career, because you do want to return to the ring sometime next year.
Of course,
and continue where you left off, because you were tipped, I think, 2017 by Box Nation as a prospect for 2017.
Yeah, which is an achievement in itself, because there's a lot of good kids coming through, and I'm thankful that through my performances in the ring and the abilities that I've been showing, that I got that right to earn it. Now, unfortunately, this has happened, and it's a massive setback. But like I said, it happens to the best of us. Like you said earlier, Jamie Moore.
With his leg.
And he ran the great Manchester run. Was it the Great North Run? Only last week. So not only that, Corolla as well. There's all sorts of great inspirational stories, and I'm going to use that as motivation to get back, not only through boxing but my life back on track as well. Like I said, my sleeping pattern's not been great. Been struggling mentally with what's happened. But with my family around me, my girlfriend around me, supporting me, and everyone, all my fans like asking how I am, coming to visit and stuff. It's been really nice of everyone to stick by me and support me, and my coaches as well. Blaine Eunice, he's not lost hope or anything like that. He's still striving with me, and when I come back, we're gonna take things to the next level, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So don't forget about me.
No, well, listen, I don't think I was having a long chat with John Evans, who commentates on a lot of the VIP shows and works with Box Nation, and again, he's one who tips you to go a long way eventually. And I can't see it not happening, mate. I think you've had the confirmation that you will be able to box again, which is what you were really worried about. And definitely. Now hopefully, like you say, early next year you can get back training, and we might see you out maybe in April, maybe May, sometime like that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping so before that, if they heal up right, but I'm not going to rush this. I've just turned 21 in July, so I'm not going to rush this. The worst case scenario is that I do, because what young kid doesn't want to get back in the ring quick and doesn't want to get back in the gym and rush and get everything sorted out? But I'm not going to rush this. I'm going to take my time. I'm just going to get my life back on track first, and then boxing will resume. And it's just about getting back on track for me. I think I will do that with everyone around me. It's just a matter of time.
If you use it correctly, this can be a great driving force, as you said. Look at Anthony Crawler, look at the likes of Kell Brook when he got attacked.
He got stabbed in his leg, didn't he?
Almost falling off. So, and he went on and won a world title straight afterwards.
Exactly, it's great.
Anthony Crawler did the same thing
within a year as well. So
pressure's on now, mate. You just got to win a world title.
There's all different injuries. Like I said, Crowley broke his ankle, didn't he? And he got a slab over his head. So it is possible for me to come back quicker than what most plan. But I'm 21, so I'm not going to be stupid about this. I'm going to assess my options, and I'm just going to take my time and pick up where I left off, because I was on such a good roll with my fights. I've not lost a round. My last fight, I knocked one of the toughest guys down, and you know what I mean? He's been knocked out like 3 times in about 200 fights or something daft like that. So, you know what I mean? It's not bad for a skinny kid like me, is it? So, who can't punch, yeah. So,
and that was, I think, because you just moved over to Hat and Shin when that happened, and I think you even surprised Blaine, because I think I was talking to him afterwards, because was one of your stablemates fighting on the same night as well?
Sharpie.
Sharpie had a good performance, because he got stoppage as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
And was expecting Sharpie maybe to get that, because he'd had won the fight before. But I think everyone was blown away by the way you put Riaz over, because like I say, it doesn't happen that often.
No, I think he was shocked as well, to be honest with you.
And you'd fought him in your previous fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes when that happens, because opponents will pull out and he came in and stepped up last minute like he does so often, you can switch off as a fighter yourself. But I think that's what everyone's been impressed with by your professionalism so early on in your career. You should have had a couple of hard fights by now, and you've been matched quite hard in a couple of the early fights.
Two or three of the fights that you wouldn't probably take within your 10 fights, or until you get to 10 fights, really.
But it didn't show in your performances, mate. You dealt with everyone, and this is why you was voted one of the top 10 prospects of 2017, because of the way you dealt with these men. You made these really tricky, awkward opponents who it's always hard to look good against.
Definitely.
You made it look easy, mate. So I'm really looking forward to you coming back in 2018. Hope everything goes well, mate.
Thanks very much.
I just say I can't believe in 3 weeks how well your face is looking, mate.
Thank you. Nice one. That's down to everyone supporting me. That's down to the hospital.
Fit also helps as well, mate.
No, the hospital that I was at, fantastic treatment. I couldn't have thanked them anymore for the way they've dealt with the situation I was in. So thanks to them. Thanks to all my team as well, my sponsors, Kev Kinsella, and even Blaine Eunice, my trainer. He supported me. They've all supported me in their own way, and I'm just thankful to have such great people around me, because it's not only about boxing, it's about my life as well. It's affecting my life, and like I said, 3.5 weeks later, I'm sat here, I'm still talking to you. It could have been much worse. So.
And you seem like you're in a much better place, mate, so I'm really happy for you in the sense that, you know, you're going to come through this, we're going to see you back in the ring again, and hopefully at some point, you know, if I'm slow around doing this, I'll be talking to you as a future champion.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, well, that's the goal anyway. If I don't win a British title, I would be disappointed. I'll be looking at a central area within the next couple of months, like 18 months, I'd say. So.
And you're in a weight category that is very exciting in the Northwest. We were talking before, and a lot of your old amateur opponents are all kicking over now, all doing really well, and hopefully that sets up for probably, you know, end of 2018, beginning of 2019, some fantastic return matches with all of you, because you're all going to have to fight one another to go to that next level, to win those bigger titles that you all want to win, and I think a lot of you are all capable of, and
without a doubt,
who's the most dedicated and who works hardest will achieve.
Yeah, no, well they've all like got a head start on me at the minute, so I'll be keen to get back into the mix soon. Like I said, we don't have to rush into any big fights just yet because of our age and that. But without a doubt, in the future, there's going to be some big fights and there's going to be some big money flowing around. So I'm just looking forward to putting my name up there. And I do believe I'm the best anyway. So, and that's just my mentality. I don't like to brag about it.
Listen, if you don't believe that way, then you shouldn't be getting in the boxing ring. You've got to believe that you're the best, you're going to win. Because if you don't, you know, where are you going to go?
Exactly.
So,
and when I come back, you're going to see a new, improved Luke Evans, and that's a promise.
Alright.
So,
Luke, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Thanks very much.
Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, mate.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.